Hi everybody, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to give you an in-depth review of the Moving Life Atto Folding Mobility Scooter.
Mobility Direct. Get stability, it'll only take a sec. Why deal with all that stress? There's no competition when you're dealing with the best. Mobility Direct. Get stability, it'll only take a sec. Why deal with all that stress? There's no competition when you're dealing with the best. You wanna get out, but you're stuck in the house. Can't really walk and you need to get around. Well, come on down to Mobility Direct. They get you in the scooter, it'll only take a sec. You're dealing with the best. Got prices for less. The park or the beach, we put the scooters to the test. And our mobility scooters ride all day long. That's because they run on Dakota lithium. And come on, we could go for miles and miles. So much battery power, ride for hours and hours. You need wheels? Well, we got deals. So just stop on by and come and get one of ours. Cause when it comes direct.
All right, folks, well, welcome back. And before we get started, like always, I just need to mention a few quick things. Number one, if you want a copy of our brand new product catalog to learn more about this product and all of our products, go ahead and go on to www.mobilitydirect.com. Click on the green button at the top of the page that says Free Catalog. Fill out the simple short form and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops, or you could just click right there and it'll take you right to the form. It's pretty easy to do it that way. Something else I want to say is that if you stay tuned to the end of this video, we've got something really special for you. We're going to tell you how you can win a free mobility scooter once a month. And if you stay tuned till the end, you're also going to get exclusive access to a discount code, which is only available if you mention this video. So stay tuned to the very end. We'll teach you how to save big if you're interested in purchasing this model or any other model that we offer. All of our products are tax-free. Shipping is free at mobilitydirect.com. You can call the number at the bottom of the screen to learn more. If we don't cover anything that you need to know about this scooter in the video, leave a comment below. We reply to every single comment on all of our videos. So I'm going to dive into the specifications. You can get the specifications on our website or by going to the link in the description below. I'm going to just run through all the specifications. First, I'm going to tell you what makes this unit unique, what makes it special. Now, there's a lot of folding mobility scooters out there, but not all of them fold and disassemble. This one can fold and it breaks apart. The front half from the rear half will split in half, and we're throwing that on the screen to show you what that's like. So most folding mobility scooters weigh about 39 to 55 pounds, in that range, about 40 to 55 pounds. This model, when taken apart, the heaviest piece is only going to weigh 37.5 pounds, which for some people, that still might be a little too much, but for a lot of people, that's pretty light. I mean, compared to most folding scooters that weigh 45, 50 pounds, that's considerably less, and this model happens to be one of the better folding models for taller folks with longer legs. Look, you've got a lot of leg room here. It's a long scooter, so you can put your feet up pretty far. You don't have to have your knees bent, and some people, it hurts to have their legs bent like that. I had 3 knee surgeries, so I like to personally have my legs out, and I'm about 6 foot, about 210 pounds. And this model is really comfortable for me. I don't feel like my knees are going to hit the handlebars at all. And that's definitely one of the unique factors about this model. It's good for taller folks. It folds and comes apart, so it's really easy to put in the trunk of the car. And it has a great ground clearance, big tires, performs pretty well on grass if you need to go over grass for a short period of time. Most folding scooters can't even do that. They just have really small motors, small tires. But this one actually performs pretty well for traversing over patches of grass when you need to. It's not meant for full-time use on grass, though, I will point that out. All right, so as far as the specifications go, let's talk about the overall length. 47 inches, the height 35 inches with the height extended all the way up on the handlebar. The width is 22 inches, which makes it pretty compact. Now the folded dimensions are even more impressive. When you fold this unit up, the unit measures out to 28 inches high, 15.3 inches long, and 16.5 inches wide. All right, so moving on down my spec list here. Now the grade climbable, which is basically the ability it has to climb up a hill, is pretty good on this thing. It can go on inclines that are 6 degrees maximum. So a typical handicap wheelchair ramp, is rated for 4.5 degrees. That's an ADA compliance thing. So in public areas where you see a ramp to get up a curb, those are normally maximum 4.5 degrees. So this is gonna work just fine if you need to go up a wheelchair ramp. Now, if you're going up a really steep hill in some states like California and different areas where there's a lot of elevation, it might not perform as well because all folding scooters have very, very small motors and small components to maintain a very low overall weight. Keep that in mind. Now, the turning radius on this scooter, because it's really long, it's going to take a little bit more space to do a U-turn. It's at 53 inches. That's the turning radius. You can put a seat cushion on this, by the way. So right now you're looking at the standard seat, which is pretty comfortable. It's more of a solid feel. It's not fabric. It's kind of like a soft plasticky feel with, you know, like a padding underneath. But you can get a seat cushion, which I'm throwing on the screen, which is really comfortable, but that is a paid upgrade. It's an accessory. Now, something I do want to mention is that the seat is height adjustable. You can actually set the height at 3 different height positions for the seat, but you do need a technician to do that. Or if you feel like you can do it on your own, there are instructions on how to adjust the seat height in the user manual. The seat measurements, by the way, are 14.5 inches deep, 14.5 inches wide. And the back height is 12 inches. Now, this scooter has solid flat free tires. They are not going to go flat. You don't need to maintain them. It has 9-inch tires in the back, 8-inch tire in the front. Now, you can purchase armrests for this model, but it is a paid accessory. It does not come with armrests. Now, as far as the battery goes, it's a 48-volt battery rated at 4.5 amp hours. You can go up to 12.5 miles on a full charge, which is plenty. I've never tested it. I've never gone 12.5 miles on this thing, but if you own an Atto folding scooter by Moving Life, let us know in the comments below. How far have you gone on a single charge with your Atto folding mobility scooter? Now, as far as storage, unfortunately, there is no storage whatsoever unless you pay for the rear backpack or the underseat storage. You can purchase front basket, which will just hook on. There's some universal options out there, but as far as just ordering it as is without paying for any accessories, that is one thing it lacks, unfortunately. No storage. Now, fully assembled, the entire unit's going to weigh 62.2 pounds. The ground clearance on this model is 4 inches, which is just enough to go over grass. As you've seen here, it can handle grass pretty well. Maximum speed is 4 miles per hour, and the maximum weight capacity is 265 pounds. So keep that in mind, folks. You don't want to go near that. You probably want to be in the ballpark of 250 or less. The lighter you are in relation to the maximum weight capacity, the better performance you're going to get out of this machine. The battery's going to last longer. It's going to handle better on grass. The closer you get to that weight capacity maximum, the worse the performance is going to be overall. And that happens to be the case with all mobility scooters. Now, in case you're wondering, the seat to the ground height on this model is 24 inches. It does have automatic brakes, which means as soon as you let go of the throttle, which by the way, it has a thumb pad throttle system. As soon as you let go of the throttle, the brakes are locked in. It's not going anywhere. So it has automatic brakes. You don't need to squeeze a hand lever or hit a foot pedal for the brakes. It's very safe. If you run out of batteries on a hill, you're not going to go rolling down that hill uncontrollably. And that's typical with most mobility scooters. Now, speaking of the automatic brake system, there is a lever here to disengage it. So if you want to push the unit manually into what's known as neutral mode, you go forward, and now you can push the unit manually. And that's if you run out of batteries and you need to roll it back to your house, to your car, etc. But it will not work if you try to power it on and use the scooter. It's just going to say motor check, which means the electromagnetic braking system on the motor is not engaged, and for safety purposes, you need to put it back into drive mode. So you see the little decal there that says D for drive, N for neutral. Switch it back to drive, reset the unit, and it's going to start working just fine. You're not going to see an error code. So turning it on is pretty easy. If you look right here, there's a button in the middle there, and you just push that, and it's on. So now that you hit that button in the center, it lights up, and you could see the Atto insignia, the forward mode is on, and the battery is about halfway charged. Now, the plus and the minus button are to change the speed modes. So you do have variable speed control. You can reach your top speed in speed mode 6 or limit the top speed accordingly. So it's very safe. You do have a thumb pad for the throttle. So I'm going to turn the speed down and show you. Once you hit that thumb pad, it starts moving forward. You have your forward and reverse switch right here. So you'll see on the screen as I hit that button, it's moving from forward to reverse mode. If it's in reverse, you hit that thumb pad and you go backwards. And there's a little horn buzzer rather which is pretty loud, lets people know you're coming up behind them. Now, one of the other cons about this model has plenty of pros, but we do like to give you the cons as well for educational purposes. It does not have a light kit. So if you're traveling in the dark, there's no illumination to illuminate the path in front of you. Now, you could probably buy a bicycle style light that clips onto the handlebar, no problem, and that is an option for most mobility scooters that don't come with lights. Now, as far as the tiller goes, you can adjust the height. Something I do want to point out is that you can adjust the tilt angle of the tiller. So if you want to bring it a little closer to you, you can. However, you will need a Allen key and likely a technician to do that for you. If you want to learn how to adjust the tiller angle, you can check the instructions in the user manual. Moving Life does offer their own set of accessories which are compatible with the Atto folding mobility scooter. And we'll throw that on the screen for just a second so that you can see the various different options. They have several different options, including the seat cushion we talked about, the armrests, and many other options as well, which are all on our website, by the way, so check them out. Now let's talk about the warranty. The battery has a 1-year limited warranty. You get 2 years of limited warranty on the structural components, which are the frame, and you have a 1-year limited warranty on the electronics and motor. Now the battery itself is located on the floorboard. You just hit this button right here and it pops right out. Now it has a nice little convenient handle on it, has a fuse right there which you can check if your battery's not working, and the charging port's right on the side. It uses a standard XLR charging port, which you can charge the battery when it's not installed on the scooter right here, or you can leave it in the cradle and charge it right there with the scooter and the battery, or with the battery attached to the scooter, which is pretty convenient in case you want to bring your battery inside but leave your scooter somewhere else while you're charging it. All right, I'm going to show you how to take this unit apart and how to put it into trolley mode. So there's a few different things you want to learn when you have this model, and they're pretty convenient little features. In the back here, there's a little slider security lock here. As soon as you slide that and you pull, there's a slide action, pull this handle out, the seat starts to drop. So I like to have my hand here on both handles, let it drop all the way until it clicks, and then pull forward until it clicks again. So it's locking into position. So you have the back half folded at this point. The next thing you want to do is unlock the tiller. Pull up there and now it's loose. So be careful, don't let it fall at this point. What you want to do is grab with one hand here, with your other hand, grab here. Now the unit's going to fold in half. Now while you're here, you can either put it in trolley mode by bringing this handle to this clip, let it clip into place. And at this point, you can start traveling around the airport with this thing like a rolling suitcase luggage. And it is TSA friendly, and it will come with the documentation to provide the airline attendants with to let them know that it is below the 300 watt-hour restriction that most airlines have when it comes to traveling with lithium batteries. If you don't want to put it in trolley mode and you want to take it apart, split it in half to put it in the trunk of your car, you'll simply click this red button to disconnect the clip here. Bring this up out of the way, push it all the way forward so it clips into place. Put one hand here, unfold the two black clips here, pull up with one hand on this handle, one hand on the steering handle area, pull straight up. And now both the base rear and the front part of the base are detached from one another, and it's a lot more convenient to put each of these pieces into the trunk of the car, which weigh a lot less compared to having to put the unit fully assembled in the trunk of your car. When you're ready to put it back together, you just line up these metal parts right here with the grooves right here. So we're just going to show you up close. Just line it up and it kind of falls into place. Lock these two black tabs back in and you're ready to basically get back into trolley mode if you want by pressing that red clip and going back into trolley mode. If you don't want to use trolley mode, then you simply unhook it, and instead of clipping it in right there, what you'll do is just hit that big red button. And you can either put one hand here or one hand here. What you want to basically do is pull the front away from the base and let it unfold. Before letting go, it will collapse on itself if you let go. Make sure you lock the tiller in place so it doesn't collapse on itself. And then it's just as simple as using this little slider lock here with the handle. So slide it towards the right, grab the handle, pull up until it clicks, and then pull upwards until it clicks. And now it is fully assembled. Aside from the handlebars, which we collapsed, you could just pull outwards. They clip right back into place. You can raise the handlebar up a little bit, and you're ready to rock and roll. All right, folks, well, that's gonna wrap up our video. Again, this is the Atto folding mobility scooter. That's ATTO. It's not an automatic folding mobility scooter. Don't get that confused. It's made by Moving Life. It's a really great selling unit. People love it. If you own one, we'd love to hear what your thoughts are on it. Leave a comment below. And I also want to let you know, as promised in the beginning of this video, I told you that if you stay tuned till the end, we're going to teach you how to enter our giveaway. So we do give away a free mobility scooter once a month. Sometimes it's a power wheelchair. And all you have to do to be part of that giveaway is subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment. If you comment and you subscribe, you're automatically entered into the giveaway. We randomly select one subscriber that left a comment once a month, and we give them a call, we email them, we let them know that they are the winner, and we just gift them a free mobility product. So if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's free. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and you could be the next lucky winner, like the last few winners that I'm showing you on the screen now. I also want to tell you about the exclusive flash sale and discount that we're offering for watching this video. If you call our non-commissioned sales experts, they're ready to answer your questions. They're also ready to give you that coupon code, but you have to call to redeem that coupon code. Mention this video, tell them you're interested in one of their products, or just ask some questions. They're not pushy. Again, they are not commissioned driven like most of our competitors. They will sit there and answer the questions that you have patiently and recommend a product that's not just going to be the most expensive one, but the one that's going to provide you or your loved one many, many years of hassle-free use, the one that you truly need for your mobility limitations. By the way, if you want to see comparison videos of our top-selling folding mobility scooters, we have them. Just click right there and it'll be taking you to the video where we compare the top-selling folding models that we have currently on the market. It's a great video, highly recommend it for educational purposes, especially if you're shopping for a folding mobility scooter. There's plenty of great ones out there. My name's Sergio, I'm with Mobility Direct. Thank you so much for watching and supporting our YouTube channel. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.
Take it real.